Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? GIGeoGamer here, and today we are back with a brand new StarCraft video. Another StarCraft cast from our clan war in the Chobo Team League. Spawning in the top of the map, it is our purple Terran player, it is Magi. Playing for the NGT cow, of course. And in the bottom right, it is our green Terran, mining those minerals away. It is all in Purge. Now, a supply depot going down for Purge. In the top, a gas has already gone down for Magi, getting an earlier barracks as well, and choosing not to wall off, which in a TvT is a very viable thing to do. Only one SCV on gas currently. Let's see if he does go ahead and pull more over. His SCV production a little bit halted there for a minute. A little bit sloppy in my opinion. And second barracks does indeed go down. Alright, we do have double gas being taken for our green Terran down in the bottom. A Reaper is started out for both players, and a second gas has also started up for Magi. He is now mining 3 on gas, and this is looking like it's going to be some more Reaper pressure. If you did watch the other TvT Magi played on my channel, it was a double proxy TvT Reaper all in from both players, and it was very interesting, I'm not gonna lie. And this is looking to be the same style of build without the proxy. He does go ahead and forego the orbital, choosing to just remain making SCVs and Reapers instead. Ooh, Purge's Reaper. Purge made an SCV go scout over here. The Reaper did, of course, go to the correct area, as well as Magi's. So we'll see what goes, or what damage gets done here. The orbital is started for Magi, by the way. Now, this Reaper is really going to do some work. Purge does go ahead and pull his Reaper back home. And let's see what he does with it. Magi's Reaper is still sniping SCVs. He is going to lose this Reaper. He doesn't lose the Reaper. And more Reapers, 2 in production for Magi. 2 Reapers will go ahead and snipe this. A little bit sloppy there, a little bit sloppy. SCV is going into scout, although at this point he should see 3 Reapers and know that it is a Reaper all in. Extremely cheeky. Very, very cheeky. Oh man. The SCVs are going down. We can go ahead and look at the units lost. 10 SCVs and a Reaper. 12 SCVs. Whereas Magi has only lost 1. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, there isn't much to cast this game. 4 Reapers will melt a Marine. The bunker does get cancelled. And a 5th Reaper joins the brawl. I don't see any chance for all-in Purge here. His tank is desperately trying to get out. However, 5 Reapers can harass a tank pretty well. The bunker does finish. There's 2 Marines in there. He can siege up this tank. But the damage has been done. 18 SCVs to 8. Both having mules, so there's no advantage for Purge. The Reapers will go ahead and group up outside of the base. He does indeed have 7 Reapers to 2 Marines and a tank. Now I'm curious to see what he does here. That tank has gone ahead and sieged up in the mineral line right beside the bunker. These Reapers are coming back in. Magi is starting up a second CC back home. His factory now done, his starport on the way. He is going to go ahead and make siege tanks from this, I believe. He could also go ahead and transition his factory and his starport and get himself some Banshees and or Ravens. Which honestly, a Banshee... Ooh. Losing 2 Reapers there. A Banshee could be a good strat. All he has to shoot up is Marines. And very few SCVs. I'm curious to see what he does with this. Alright, he's trying to make a Viking, but he is supply blocked. Although he just has sniped a supply depot. and has supply blocked his opponent as well. And his opponent is not making a depot. He does have a second siege tank almost about to pop out. Magi is trying to fix his supply block. There we go. His Viking does begin production. His tank does begin production. He has 2 barracks with no reactors or tech labs producing Marines. But again, if we look at the income, 23 SCVs to 13. A second CC just finishing up, morphing into an orbital for the purple Terran. The green Terran is trying to make a push out across the map with 2 siege tanks and, what is that, 6 Marines. Knowing he's behind, he's going to try and get some work done. These Reapers are going to pass right by. No, they are definitely in vision. He does lose another, ooh, this could be a little bit sketchy. His tank is out though. He should be okay. And this green Terran is going to walk right up into the line of fire of that tank. These tanks are in range, but that also means that this is scary. These tanks are going to go down to that tank fire. At least one of them will. I don't believe this one is in range. Ooh, the vision ends last second. The Viking trying to fly out and give vision, then walking up the ramp right into it. If we go ahead and look at the units, 5 Marines and 1 siege tank against 9 Marines, 1 siege tank, 4 Reapers, and a Viking. I see no hope for our green Terran here. The Reapers have gone back into the base. There's only a siege tank and a bunker with 1 Marine to defend. He goes ahead and cancels the second CC. A Liberator trying to pop out for our green Terran, but Magi already has a Viking. The Liberator is not going to do any damage whatsoever in a 1v1 against that, and it certainly can't be sieging up if there's a Viking out on the map. These Reapers could go ahead and snipe some of these returning army. Look at how weak these are. I honestly think these Reapers could snipe all of this. Especially these, especially the tail end of that, and this tank. But instead the Reapers are going back in. He moved his siege tank again, and more SCVs continue to go down. If we look at the units lost, 21 SCVs have died versus 1 for Magi. Tank moves again, is taking heavy damage. Purge is repairing the tank. Magi still gets it, does lose all the Reapers in the process. Oh, whew. I thought he was going to get away, but he does indeed snipe it. Magi does have over double the workers. He still hasn't flown this base over, and I'm very confused by that. Alright, he does notice that just now at the 740 mark, and will indeed fly that over and land it. He's moving out with his army of 3 tanks and a bunch of Marines. Stim and 1 attack on the way for Magi. 2 more barracks go down. Some turrets going down. I'm assuming, I'm not sure why. Unless, where'd that lib go? Unless he did see the lib with his Reapers and he's worried about it, which could be. Is his Viking moving out? Alright, his Viking did move out, so that's a viable strat, although I'm not sure why they're all over here and not over here. I'm a little bit confused by that, because this Liberator is going to get some work done. No Marines about to pop. He does go ahead and fly over to a better vantage point. 1 attack does now finish. Magi is seeing this Liberator and is pulling his workers. Some of them anyway, some do not get to be so lucky. And back home, our green Terran is still pumping out siege tanks on this bare bones of an economy. But he does only have 2 at the moment. And the crazy thing with a TvT is this Terran Purge could definitely win this fight. He really could. That's the crazy thing about TvT. With tanks, you never know what's going to go on. He should repair this tank up though. That's a little bit worrying. And the Viking does give Magi some good vision here. Back home, 1 armor is on the way for Magi. He is starting up a Ghost Academy as well. And another Viking is in production. Ooh, here we go. Some Vikings flying over, just seeing what's up. Now, I would not put it past Magi to land these Vikings and snipe some SCVs. I would not put it past him one bit. Engineering Bay going down for our green Terran, but it's a little bit late. You're already, behind on upgrades. And this fight will probably end up being a 1-1 versus a 0-0. Not sure what Magi was trying to accomplish with that right there. Maybe to get one shot off on that tank would have been a good sacrifice. The Marines do go ahead and clean it up. Magi sieging up his tanks. Out of vision. So if we look at the vision of Purge right here, he can only see to the bottom of this ramp. Whereas Magi, with these Vikings, can see all the way up. So if Magi were to push up into this... Oh, see, there we go. He's doing it, but Purge did go ahead and scan. A siege tank does go down for Purge. Will he pull this one over? He's not. Is he still worried about the Reapers? The Reapers are all dead. I'm not sure why he isn't pulling this tank over. If Magi were to drop, I guess the tank could defend, but it wouldn't do that good of a job. This tank is going to go ahead and fall to the sieged up tanks, which is what I was saying. These Vikings can give vision. He stims up in. There's only one tank left, and that's up in the main. Magi is stimming in to cancel this CC, or to destroy it rather. We'll snipe a few SCVs and a mule. And now this 2 siege tanks are out on the map. Stim is being researched for Purge, but it's not going to do him that much good. He is supply blocked again. 1-1 has finished up for Magi. He's now making a medivac to heal up these damaged Marines. And he could have swapped one of these over. Oh, never mind. He already does have a reactor on it. Did not see that there. And he should be mining gas more. He never refilled his gas. And he never took any gas down here. So he has 2,400 minerals and like 0 gas, which a little bit of a sloppy mistake. But with triple siege tanks, he should be able to win this pretty easily. One of the 3 barracks for Purge is now not producing. There is double medivac production out for Purge right here. But again, he has never been able to get this base on full saturation. Those Reapers really destroyed it at first, and then they kept coming back in. 2 medivacs are healing up. There should be a medivac almost here for Magi to heal up his own Marines. And this is the beauty of TvT. Magi killed like 29 workers. And yet Purge still has a very, 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 very slim chance in this game, and is dragging it out to a 12-minute game. So I'm basically talking in circles while trying to cast a TvT. He does pick up 16 Marines. Oh no. The Vikings! The 2 Vikings! They fire off the... Oh! No! Purge does go ahead and call it right there with that. Magi did go ahead and snipe one of those medivacs. 8 Marines did fall. And Purge just knew it was time to go ahead and GG out. Well played to both players. Magi, playing for Insight Gaming, does go ahead and take the win. And guys, if you did enjoy this cast, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe down below, and as always, if you did enjoy, I will definitely catch you in the next one.